here we are going to the Bafana Bafana squad announcement for the 2 games against Panama. A lot of people have been complaining, saying, you know, that this is not the one, this is not the fixtures we should be playing. But they are ranked higher than us. They're 33rd in world rankings from North America, obviously. So they're going to prepare us for opening game of the 2026 World Cup against Mexico. So yeah, I think it's adequate preparation. But it shouldn't have been 2 games. Should have been 1, and then maybe somebody else on the side, maybe an Asian team, because we're also playing South Korea. But yeah, a lot of people looking forward to it because obviously there's some new faces that could be in the squad, like maybe Imi Ocon or Wetu Makanya, because Ngezana is injured. But yeah, we always have a good time around Hugo Broos, and we're looking forward to what he says after the press conference. So yeah, guys, don't miss the games. If you are based in Durban, Moses Mabhida, I think 27th, and Cape Town DHL Stadium on the 31st of March. You guys have been complaining we don't get Bafana games, so pull up, make it a full house and support the boys, because yeah, it's prior to the World Cup. It's the last push towards preparation for the Mundial in USA, Canada and Mexico. So we just arrived at SABC Henley Television Facilities number 5. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna declare our equipment. It's gonna take us maybe like 20 minutes, signing forms, making sure that nothing is stolen, nothing is lost, and everything is safe. Then we're gonna go to the studios with Hugo Broos, where he's gonna be live on television to announce a 23-man squad for Panama, and then we're gonna engage with him a little bit after that. Okay, so obviously the Bafana Bafana squad was just announced by Hugo Broos. There were a couple of surprises. I know Sipho Chain, Ikram Reyners, some of the informed players in the league right now has been excluded. There were inclusions for Bongukukhle Hlongwane, Tapelo Maseko is back, Jaden Adams is also back, and there's also a first full call-up for Imi Ocon in central defense as well. So yeah, Ronaldo Lina coming in for Sipho Chain was a big shock. But yeah, we also spoke to the coach here, right behind us, and he spoke about a lot of things, about attitude, about, you know, wanting to change things after AFCON. There's things at AFCON that he saw that he was not too happy about. He didn't really expand on why certain players were dropped and why certain players were called back. He said it's his decision, and he didn't also want to expand on what happened at AFCON that he wasn't happy with. But he mostly said it's more about attitude and mentality and keeping harmony within the group. He also mentioned that he's super happy with Panama friendlies. He feels it's going to be adequate preparation for the opening game against Mexico. And then he also went through a lot of things like logistics and stuff like when camp will start before the World Cup and how many days they need to prepare. And he was speaking also about, the 26-hour potential travel to Mexico, which he wants to be addressed, and hopefully that they can get a chartered flight to cut down that traveling time so that they don't waste many days ahead of the opening game against Mexico of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which is super exciting. Okay, so the squad was dropped like just over an hour ago. On my Facebook, there's about 3,000 comments, but I'm going to go through my Twitter because it's quite easier. This is just obviously the announcement of the squad. Like I said previously, people were shocked about the chain. Somebody asked, Sipo chain injury, just looking to see Goss and Lerner. This is from Babako. Rele Paul says, this is a squad being prepared for the World Cup. We are going to the World Cup to add numbers and just to show Hugo wants his World Cup memories and retire. It's a bit of a negative thing. Mr. Kwezi, any news why Reina's chain and Grant are not called? So there's a lot of focus on players that were not called up. I think that's the running narrative of like why they're not in the team. Benny says one fan base is not happy about Themba Zwane being in the final squad. Peak World, how is Reina still getting snubbed by Bafana? This man is clinical for Sundowns every single week. Make it make sense. So it's a lot of people about exclusions. Charlie 21,000 says, as long as Imi Ocon and Themba Zwane are there, I'm cool. I'm gonna go for one more question. Willow Lebo says, Van Wyk or Campbell would have been better so that they can get Bafana exposure in these friendlies. So there's a lot of negative ones and there's a lot of positive ones, but you can go and check there for yourself and see what is happening, because people are going crazy after the squad. So guys, from the 23-man squad that Hugo Broos announced, my predicted 11 for the first game at Moses Mabhida is quite simple, because he said he might not play the guys that's playing in the MLS in the first game because of fatigue and jet lag. So going through the players, I think Ronwen Williams will definitely start the first game with Mudau, CBC, Ndamane, Modiba. And then midfield, I'm expecting to see Tebogo Mokoena and Jaden Adams being given a run because they've been doing well together at Sundowns. Up front, Lal Foster, Themba Zwane, Rele Mofokeng, and Oswin Apollos. I'm expecting that because it also gives some continuity from club level as well. So that's my predicted 11 for the first game on the 27th at Moses Mabhida.